I I figured it was about time to do an update on my Universal Monster collection. So here are the Living Dead dolls that were released. I kind of wish that they had done a Wolfman and a Mummy, but I'm fine with that. I got some blonde bags. I've lost a lot of shit, really, and I guess you can see why here. And just surely I don't have room for all these things. Here's the Invisible Man from the NECA line, a Phantom of the Opera, and then there's the Migo figure behind him. I don't know if he belongs, but I like him there, so screw it. Here's Dracula and his accessory kit. The centerpiece is the coffin. Some of the pieces have got knocked off the shelf, and I guess the ground just swallowed them. That happens. If you collect figures, you know what I'm talking about. Let me get down here. Frankenstein's monster with his accessory set. Centerpiece has been the table. He came with a bandage head, a couple other things. Monster not included. Back in, yeah, there's the glow-in-the-dark Wolfman, glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein. There's Larry Talbot. This is actually one of the newer ones I've gotten. And I like him a lot. It's a creature from the Black Lagoon. Here's glow-in-the-dark Mummy. And the Mummy's accessory kit, which is a sarcophagus and a large treasure box and an extra scroll box. We'll move on down here to the black and whites. I've got 2 black and whites I've not found space for yet, but that'll happen maybe. So there's Carfax Abbey, black and white Dracula, black and white Mummy. There's a Migo again. Pretty cool looking though version of the Invisible Man that we didn't get. Black and white Wolfman, black and white Frankenstein's monster with can you see that? I guess maybe it's a Migo, bigger size figure. So let's go in the cinematic if possible. Here's my just some more of it. I'm just overwhelmed with it. It wouldn't take you long to figure out why. The amount of collectibles that I have in here. We'll just move this from just being a Universal Monster catch up to let's just see what kind of ungodly shit that I have in here. It's insane. Yes, I'll admit it. This is the Living Dead dolls. Here's several Pennywise figures. A lot of time, money, effort, hunting, all kinds of shit went into this, and really there's not a lot of reward. I can't say I might be the creepy dude in the neighborhood now. Here's some pretty cool stuff. I always like these Living Dead dolls as long as they're based on you know, like horror IPs or at least some kind of scary. I'm not like a 15-year-old girl on Hot Topic from fucking 2006 in love with them, but they're pretty cool, you know. So we get down here to the Creep Show, Conjuring. There's a pretty good size. Fuck, excuse my language. This is pretty much Stephen King. Here we go with the more Living Dead dolls. We have can't see her back there. She's the nurse from Silent Hill. We got plenty of Pennywise. We got plenty of Saw action. These are all the Ultimate Freddy Kruegers they made. I don't know exactly why they didn't make that many. They surely could have made more, right? Here's some more. I mean, a hell of a lot of Freddy. of those little 8 inches. A lot of people didn't like them, but I do. So let's get moved back in here. Here's my Texas Chainsaw Massacre shelves. Come down. And there's the 8-inch retro cloth NECA figures. A couple of those are actually pretty cool because that is Amigo. That's Amigo. The rest are, of course, NECA, but shit, I enjoy the Amigo just almost as much. Here's a few masks. All these are Amigo Universal Monsters. There's Michael Myers. There's some Candyman. I've actually had to make a lot of my own Candyman memorabilia because there's just not a lot of it out there. Here's another Rob Zombie shelf. Mainly the monsters. Trying to do things kind of like not related to his House of 1,000 Corpses Devil's Reject trilogy. But well, we come down here and it's full on that. Another Chucky shelf because I'm in the middle of moving all my Chucky shit to one shelf. Here's a shelf better for worse. I've got all the Kaiser Wolf from American Werewolf in London. All those Nazi Dream Demons. I got some Beetlejuice shit. A lot of it. Down there for there's like 15-year-old girls, a hot topic. Like in the early 2000s. What go sort of crazy for. Back here are more or less the Super 7, some of the 8-inch retro cloth. I have ran completely out of the fucking room to do much of anything. And this is not, like I said, it's not like a super small room. It's actually a pretty good sized room, but you can't tell it the way I got all this shit cluttered up in here. Maybe I can do something with rearranging like that Jason and Freddy shelf. I might can optimize some space by moving that around. There's some more of my Rob Zombie collection. Just prove I'm fucking hardcore, right? Sort of the Conjuring shelf, I guess. There's a lot of Conjuring shit there anyway. There's a lot of NECA Halloween. There's part 2. Part 3 obviously with the 3 trick-or-treaters. Then there's Kills. And then from just Halloween 2017. Here we got some pretty cool stuff in my opinion. So those are some old ass NECA figures there. Those are forever old. No, I just bought those new and ripped them out of the packages because I straight up don't give a shit about that. This is my hobby. Like, I don't intend to resell, and could give a damn if something's in like pristine condition or whatever it is, as long as it suits my purposes. It's just making me happy to have something to look at. Fortunately, I'm in a position where I don't like need to be trying to sell my shit off. But here's some Gremlins. Back there's a lot. I've got all the Todd McFarlane movie maniacs. This spot out back there. But I do. Here's one I'm proud of. I really am. And I don't pat myself on the fucking back much. But I had to hunt down a stuntman Mike, and he took me forever to fucking find at a price I was willing to part with. And he was on card. Of course, I ripped him off the fucking card, lost his cigarette, and had to whittle one out of a white lead pencil. So, let's see. Oh, we got the Addams Family and Elvira. Like, these are the Living Dead dolls for the most part, yeah. And the NECA actually signed by Elvira, signature series. She was $100, and I'm just a dumbass, and I bought it. here is all the Ultimate Jason Voorhees that have been released by NECA over the years. There's a couple noticeable missing, like, well, let's get It Goes to Hell. I know that movie's kind of shit, but I'm a completist. And also, how about Uber Jason? Can we get us one of those, please? Down here, we got Sam, we got Loomis and Michael. We got Ghostface, McCready, Chucky. I think I've already given you. I'm going to be trying to move that shelf back over there, which is easier fucking said than done. Sorry. Actually, did some custom. All those, except for the spotting, are customs I made. Let's get on into this shit here. A lot of Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Pretty much twin products. They'll come out with a Jason, they'll come out with a Freddy. So it's like tit for tat or tit for tatters or whatever the kids are saying nowadays. But I do think they're pretty cool. And like I said, these Super 7s, I'm gonna fucking quit. Just don't see putting $17 and $18 in something that small. There's the fucking Psycho Brothers from Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2, or Heard West. And here we got Dr. Dagger. I'm really glad we got a Candyman. I would love to have an Ultimate Candyman. I just don't think it's got a fair shake in merchandise department. There's the Lady of the Lake, Pamela. Some of these are Shout and Scream Factory exclusives, like her and the Miner, Harry Warden. Here we go. We got a bunch of Super 7s that have fallen on fucking hard times, I'm saying. Here are some of the Living Dead dolls for the Halloween series. We got the Rob Zombie Halloween 2. We've also got Halloween 3, the 3 trick-or-treaters who I love. I think y'all should love those guys. We got it's the original 78 Michael. Going down there's a Loomis I made. There's a body knocker, a head knocker, updated pop. There's a young Michael, bobblehead. Freaking the Sheet is a like to call him Michael Myers there. Okay. 78 version with him on the stairs. Those were made by Royal Bobble, which we'll get into maybe. And here's the Toonie Terrors. I did a sort of a custom to him to make him a Rob Zombie H2 version. I don't know if you can tell. We have a lot of Scooby-Doo characters and a lot of shit here. What is there? I made the Dead-Eyed Ash back there. And I think I did okay with him. Don't brag on the shit I make very often, because I know what I do. It's mostly as just that shit, but I'm pretty happy with the way these turned out. I really like these Toonie Terrors because growing up as a kid, fucking I love cartoons, I loved horror movies. Combine them, I mean, of course, great. I love almost everything Evil Dead related. I don't think that there's been a bad Evil Dead film. I don't think there's been a bad Evil Dead show. I don't think there's been a bad Evil Dead in any sense of the word. I don't think that it's the one series that's not had a lot of misfires, in my opinion. Like, I love Halloween to death. I love Friday the 13th. I love Nightmare on Elm Street. We can go on Texas Chainsaw. But they've all got some mentally flawed entries. And I don't think a lot of people disagree. Like, we got Next Generation. We got fucking Resurrection with Kung Fu fighting. Grip Action Bust a Bus. Well, here's the Crow. Here's one of the Droogs. Alex from the Clockwork Orange, right? Trick or Treat bus, which I'm really loving those little busts that they're making. There's a little Sam head knocker I picked up. I really thought he was cool. Jack in the Box Sam, Living Dead Doll Sam. I've got a lot of shit left to do. As I said, I've got just an ungodly amount of things to put together. And what I would like to do ultimately is to get all this shit up and maybe either have to build me a bigger room or start displaying them outside of here, which I really don't want to do to the family because I don't want anybody to be as fucked up as me. We're really not that bad though. So I guess that's about it. There's some Creep Show figures. I don't know if I gotta show those, but I guess there's the Living Dead doll. I don't even fucking know if you can see it. The Living Dead doll, Freddy Krueger's, the remake, the original and the talking version, and then the 8-inch figures. I don't know the deal. And let's see, some signs. Oh, these are different colored. There's original Ghostface by Migo, silver, red, purple, blue. So I think I need to just get orange and green, and I'm done with that. If I decide to get it, I don't know. Like, sometimes why bother, right? But just a really big fan of horror. I love talking about horror. I love collecting horror. If any of you guys have got collections going, I'd love to see them because I can do this shit all day long, you know? Not show off my shit, but talk about what you have. I'd rather hear what everybody else has. So, like I said, 175-inch screen with the projector is the setup I have now. So that really lends me a space too. But let me just see here. Jeebus. Yeah, let's get into a little bit of collections. There's all the Ghostbusters complete. So the Conjuring films. And I know this is going to film like shit, but we got all of the fucking leprechauns. Ain't that great? We have Pearl and X. We have Shout Factory Fog and My Bloody Valentine, which are amazing. We have the Dennis movies here. Slumber Party Massacre. The franchise, the Hellraiser franchise. The Lost Boys. That trilogy, which actually had one good movie in it. So what else? Okay, here's a complete entire collection of the Chucky Child's Play films. I also have the seasons. Here's my Hub Zombie complete. I think everything he's ever done. And I like Rob Zombie, but I want to tell you, he made one horrific movie. And it's that fucking El Super Beasto. I just can't. I wasn't in love with 31 either. But Jesus, at least it's not that. I got rid of the Jeepers Creepers. Fuck that, I can't support it. All of the Saw films so far, so all the Hostile films. I guess this would be my torture porn. We have Joyride, Joyride 2, and Joyride fucking 3 here. In case anybody was Joyride fans, which I've not saw that many. Here's all of the Scream films so far. You gotta love them. Great. All the Silent Night, Deadly Nights. Yeah, I love doing these shits on at Christmas. Black Christmas, all except for that last version. One where the like toxic male shit was around motherfuckers' eyes or whatever. I didn't care much for that. Oh, here's Ash and the Evil Dead, all those movies. So this is just my complete franchise collection here. I don't even know what the hell I have in here. Oh, Final Destination. Both the Skulls movies on there. I have that. I have all of the Psycho movies. I tell you what, I love them. They're not that bad to get your kid into his introductory horror. Here's all of the damn Texas Chainsaw Massacre films as well. And even bought that one. Because turn it on, watch it on Netflix right now. I'm old school. I have to have a physical copy because I'm a completist. There's some random shit. Here's the complete set of the Nightmare on Elm Street films. It'd be nice if they came out with maybe one more, maybe not. What the fuck do I know? Maybe just let it die. What do you think? Here's the complete box set of The Omen. Just a bunch of here's all the Halloween films ever made, including both versions of Part 6. The unrated producer cut. I can jive with it. And 25 Years of Terror documentary, which was really good. Tarantino films, which somebody has obviously been fucking with because they're all out here. All the Purge films. This is where we're getting pretty much in Blumhouse. And as you can see, there's a lot of Blumhouse. Getting into a little bit of Stephen King territory here. I have quite a few of his movies. Really interested in seeing King on screen too. The new, I don't know if it's a documentary, but it's a new film about the movies from Stephen King's works. Should be a damn good time, right? So just more and more and more Stephen King. More Stephen King. Miscellaneous shit here. But there's more Stephen King. There's all the Friday the 13th franchise. There's probably part of that franchise here too. Of course there is. There's 4 Insidiouses. Considering getting the new Insidious when it comes out. But I'm sure I will. Like I said, I'm a fucking completist. What can I say? Shitload of Amityville movies. I mean, they're fun at a point. I had all the wrong turns. And apparently I don't anymore, which I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep over. So, we're getting to the end. I've got 6 of these bitches filled up. Man, I'm not for sure how many movies they hold, but I'm assuming here's my friend Sam. I'm not got to. It's just so much fucking overwhelming work to even have any idea what I'm going to do with this stuff. I mean, this is just figures DVDs, Blu-rays, video games, and books on my favorite subject, of course. So, thank you all for taking this. The longest fucking video I ever made. Was it intended to be? I don't even know if I'm posting it, but I do appreciate anybody who can sit through this shit, because I guess you can tell I absolutely don't know shit about anything as far as editing, as far as writing a fucking script, as far as I couldn't scratch my ass to save my soul. But thank you all. I hope y'all have a nice night. And Halloween's right upon us, motherfuckers. Let's party.